Kaylee. Welcome to my Flosstube channel. It's been a little over a month, for good reason though, since my last video. This video, I feel like I have a lot to talk about. I'm going to try not to rush and get like verbal diarrhea. So I have some notes that I will be referring to. If you saw my last video, the psycho bird has left, but there was like a week of him really trying to bust into the house. I don't know, the birds around here this year are very interesting. I'll add some pictures. I'll add a picture of the crazy little bird, and also where I stitch the windowsill. I don't know what kind of bird it is, has made a little nest, and he or she keeps me company, and my cat watches. Anyways, the birds. Okay, so what there is to talk about today. An update on the whips that I've been working on. Plans. I probably won't even do plans because they just change. A little bit of shop talk. Oh, I checked before filming this that I reached 1,000 subs. Thank you. Oh, I should say, welcome back to all returning and hello to all new viewers. So I reached 1,000 and I figure it's time for a giveaway. So we'll do that later on this video, and also details about the sale that is going on, #StitchForSage. So I'll talk about that as well. So lots, I feel like that's lots. Okay, so I'll just start with the first whip that I have been working on. This is Foregone Mini. Foregone Mini. This is to be completed for my mom's either birthday or Christmas, December this year, and we're at 63% now, and she's wound up. I should remind her. So I didn't think enough bling was happening. Doesn't she look like Kate Blanchett? Oh, she's so pretty. Anyways, I didn't think the bling was coming out enough, so I've added like a pearl earring, and I'm going to add the necklace, but I think the earring's going to have to come off because I think it'll get rolled up, but cross that bridge. It's not. So yeah, this is 63%. It's coming along. It's so many browns. I think this was like the second or third pattern it started in 2001, and there's no way I would have left all that brown now. Just dyed it. But we're getting through it, and this is a chair, and then her hand that's holding a let's see. So we're getting there. I feel like she's not someone I'd want to see in an alleyway ever, though. She would definitely mess you up. So, sorry. There we go. That is whip number 1. Next is a whip for my youngest, who just turned 3, and she's asking about this piece all the time, but this is a next year finish. And She Lived Happily Ever After, artwork by Gina, Pfleegor. So my eldest I finished, like the Princess and the Pea. She's eating the frog. There's like a plate with a little crown. This is Belle, and there's the Beast. Out of the way, getting on with her book. And this, I think I have to put it back around. So, Needle Minder from Not Nixie. I love it. So the background I didn't want to stitch. So I dyed the background. Anyone else doing that? There's a #ditch the background Sal. And here she is. Hopefully I put pictures of where she was. But look at those eyes. Oh, she's gorgeous. My yellow dress, my youngest's favorite color is yellow. So, appropriate. Oh, this was the one I did for my eldest, for anyone who hasn't seen. And that's hanging up in her bedroom. Gina's work is fantastic. Okay, so next I've been working on Trans Pride Tapestry. That's another finish for this year for September for my stepbrother. Turning it into a knitting project bag, which the prototypes, it's actually how it was in my head. It's coming along, it's working. So this massive, amazing creature I'm doing with sulkies. The body is sulky solar, so it changes color in UV. Hopefully put a picture. The last time I was outside stitching it, that's my travel stitching. But I'm also using it as outdoor stitching because I like seeing it change color. Okay. So this is almost finished. I definitely think I will have this for September, no problem. Hopefully, well, it'll be nice if next video, well, okay, I'm not going to see, why do I do plans? I'm not doing plans. There's no point. September is when, maybe next video I will show a knitting bag. I don't know why I'm still talking about plans. Okay, looking at my notes. Okay, so another gift this year is for my girlfriend. For her eldest son, I did the little grizzly bear artwork by Myriam Rousseau. And it's like a birth announcement, but I gave it for his first birthday. And for this, her second son, he was born on Boxing Day, so same thing, except he's getting a little polar bear. Oh. That's my coffee maker. So this is, the chart's available in the shop. Grizzly bear, the chart and pattern's available. And this kit will be available when I finish. So here we are at 20%. Ooh. Gotta get the other eye in. Suki is stitching the snowshoe hair. Yeah. And my gosh, she's making such amazing progress. If you check her out on Instagram, I think she's at 50% already. I'm at 20. So we need 1 month before December, obviously. This will be the focus. Needle minders from Stitch North. Oh, it's gonna look so cute. And this actually, it's not hard to do the pale stitching on this fabric at all. So I need to work on you a little bit more. All these things to finish for this year. It's exciting. Okay, so last video, I was like halfway through the Maxine Gads challenge that we had going on. We're going to do it again next year because it was a lot of fun. So I ended up not finishing the flower course. But, oh, I will put a picture of what she's supposed to look like here. Sorry about that. But we almost finished a flower. Needle minder from Allie, Misfit Stitches. And she got me this from Unconventional Cross Stitch too. So I almost finished this flower. This flower is like, it's huge, it's ginormous. It's like not quite 20,000 stitches, but it's a lot. I can't tell you because I'm deleting the background. as I go. So I'm like 60,000 stitches finished on Pattern Keeper. Ooh, isn't it so pretty? And this one was a restart. I did not want to stitch all the background, so dyed the fabric, and I'm so glad. It's a 30 count even weave. So the coverage, like that coverage is pretty fantastic in my opinion. Okay, so now for my new start. So Caitlin from Cats and Horror and Stitching, she talks about it the best. Check out her Flosstube from, I think it was 2 Flosstubes ago, where she talks about NightSpiritStudio Sage, who's kicking cancer's butt, but she's going through a lot of stuff. I had seen like on Instagram NightSpiritStudio, but I hadn't ever. I like full coverage generally, but Caitlin reached out to a bunch of us to start a Sal, and so I went, and Sage's artwork is on Spoonflower to buy his fabric. So I was like, oh, I'll buy a bunch of fabric, and I'll make some project bags. And I bought some patterns, but I ended up choosing to stitch on one of her freebies actually. And there's a hashtag going, Stitch for Sage. So many people have joined. It's so incredible, this community. And yeah, it's so nice. Anyway, so Jasmine Custom Bags, Genevieve, and I are doing, it's not a contest, that's not the right word, okay, so my first post on Instagram about this, if you comment on that post, and then you use the hashtag so we can see what you're stitching, you're entered to win. There's 3 of these bags, and there's 2 of these bags, and then there's this Jasmine Custom Bags available that on June 30th, they're going to be, like, winners are going to be picked, and these bags are going to new homes. Why is this so hard to say? Just to show the love. It's just a love appreciation. Isn't this community awesome? Go give Sage some love. Yeah, it's so nice. It's so nice. So I started for this Sal. Okay, so I have it in my very first Jasmine Custom Bags bag. Sorry. Man, it's hard to get these. Like, I see them on Instagram and I've always missed them. But yay, I got one, and it's so perfect for this Sal. I also have, this is the first time I've used what is this, Thread Keep from Shibadesignsca. I got it at Stitch North. She's come out with this new really cool design. I'm sure everyone's seen it. Check it out on our Instagram. Okay, so I'm doing Blood Moth. Blood Moth. Isn't it pretty? I'm going to turn this into a project bag once I finish. And maybe I should take it out of the hoop. Alrighty. Where's it going? Oh, look how cool. So that's my tiny little start. One of the reds is Roxy Floss. The white is the like sparkly DMC. And then the rest. Oh no, one of the reds is like variegated. And the rest are just called for DMCs. But I think this is going to make such a pretty project bag. I'm so happy with how the fabric turned out too. It's linen. Oh, it's my first time doing 2/1. It's not as hard as I thought, but I am like triple, quadrupling, checking, counting. Like I'm taking my time. It's a slow stitch because I'm taking my time. But that is that. So I guess because I sort of butchered how I said all of that. On Instagram, the first post I have lets you see this bag. Like I haven't started. This bag. If you comment on there, you use the hashtag on June 30th. I'm taking the names that have like done those things. And 1 Jasmine custom bags, the one I showed or I'm showing again. 2 of the fangs. 3 of the pink. Someone's winning 1 of each of those. I hope that makes sense. I don't know why that's so hard for me. Holy moly. Okay. It is quite amazing how many people are doing this stitch for Sage. Michelle Bendy, she already finished hers. It's the unexpected visitors, the like UFO and the border. Oh my god, it's beautiful. And then have you seen, oh I'm sure everyone's seen the back of her works. I don't, like me, I'm like, oh, like I just care. I go well I do full coverage, so it doesn't really matter. I don't think it matters. Anyways. Okay. I don't know why that was so painful. Hopefully that made sense. If you have any questions, let me know. Let me know. Little bit of shop talk. I have a new illustrator in the shop. We went to the same university. I am way older than her. I graduated from OCAD like 15 years before her. She graduated last year. But her work is incredible. Her name is Brooklinstormie. She's on Instagram. I'll link her down below. I have 6 of her patterns in the shop. 3 are kits. So I'm just showing the 3 kits. Maybe here I'll show them all. This is not planned as well as I thought it was going to be planned. Okay, so I thought I'd show the 3 kits. We have, so all the kits come with a project bag for the time being. I love this one. Look at those moths. Anyways, comes with all the floss on floss cards. Comes with a needle. And then you can pick on the website from like Ada, linens, or Luganas. And then there's really basic instructions. I don't have very detailed instructions. And they're not huge, and they're not full coverage, and the background's ditched. So obviously, that's why it's hand-dyed. So they're like 15,000 and under-ish, which is, I'm so proud of myself. Keeping them a normal stitch count for people. So there's, okay, so this is Caterpillar Lad. Then there's 4 birds. So 4 birds, again, the bag. 4 birds. All the floss, fabrics. And then the last kit that's available, but this week, coming up week, I should have the other 3. I just have to take photos, and it was raining all week, and I want to take pictures outside. And this is a girl and her bird. Aren't her illustrations just... She's so talented, and I love her color palette. Like they're, yeah, most of her illustrations are the same color. So, bag, fabrics. There's always 4 different fabrics to choose from. That is Brooklinstormie. Okay. So that is sort of, there's more bags and there's more fabrics in the shop as well, but that's sort of just the little bit I wanted to do. Okay, yay, 1,000 subscribers. Thank you so much. So giveaway. Love a giveaway. They're so fun. To enter, okay, so what is the giveaway? I thought I would do a mystery bag that I have, mystery bundle. So it's a project bag, like a mystery project bag, 4 pieces of fabric, either like Aidas that are lower count or Lugana and linens that are higher count. 6, so the fabrics are hand dyed, 6 flosses that are hand dyed, and needle minder. So to enter, you have to be over 18, so I can get your address. And I was thinking about being a subscriber, but then there was, most Canadians, I feel like most Canadians will remember the Rick Mercer report. It was like this sort of political not reality. It wasn't like a scripted show, satire, comedy type thing. Anyways, there was this one, I always remember this. There was this one episode where he went to like a really rural town in Quebec. And he went to all these houses and offered them $5 to stick a Canadian flag in their window. And like half of them said yes, like half begrudgingly said yes. And the next day it went down and like 75% had taken it out of the window. So if you're a subscriber, awesome, but it's not necessary. I'm not going to force anyone to subscribe. And then, I don't know why I shared that. Okay. And then lastly, the word, if you could comment, use the word Aida and you win, I'll give you the bundle with the Aida. If you use the word linen or Lugana and you win, I'll send you the bundle with linen and Lugana. And then next, Flosstube, which will be in July at some point, end of July. I'll get my daughter to pull it out of the mug. Oh, I didn't bring the mug. I met Sarah from Eat My Oxygen in Niagara Falls. Met her kids, met her. It was short but sweet. And she gave me this amazing mug. I do drink coffee out of it, but it's also going to be my forever name picker mug. So by the next Flosstube, I will have picked the winner to that. Is there anything else I want to say? Maybe I should have brought one of the examples. Okay, sorry. But yeah, 4 pieces of fabric, a project bag, floss, and a needle minder. Okay, I'm excited actually. I love doing giveaways. So the last but not least part of the video, copying Angie Slowly Crafts. 3 Instagrammers and 3 Flosstubers recommendations. So Instagrammers first, monkey_and_mouse. I met her at Stitch North. She has such sweet whips, and she also sews. She makes project bags and scrunchies. I just ordered the Lilo and Stitch scrunchie from her. I'm excited for my eldest. So you should check out her Instagram, and she's in a lot of like markets. If you're in Ontario, you might be able to go check out her sewing. Number 2, T. Teresa 1977. Not only does she have incredible full coverage and makes a lot of progress, she always posts pictures of such yummy food and drinks and always having a good time. She always has great things to show on her Instagram. And number 3, the Thestitchingshoemaker. Okay, she is actually a shoemaker. Are they called cobblers? I'm not sure, but she makes legit shoes. If you scroll down, it's like a while ago, maybe a year ago. She was it beading or cross stitch, and like made shoes, and the top of the shoes have that. And currently, she's stitching a Haid. I think it's a Amy Stewart. Is it that Ferris wheel on a jean jacket without the background? Ditch the backgrounds out. So yeah, check out her Instagram. It's incredible. my 3 Flosstube recommendations. I just found Covered in Floss, so lovely, in Germany. And she has a lot of different projects, and she has a lot of cats, and they are lovely. And she's just such a sweetheart, so you should check out her. I think she's on Flosstube number 6 now, so you can binge watch all of them. Number 2, Nightmare Before Stitchmas. I think we all know her, but I have just recently binge watched a bunch of her videos, and if you need a dose of Halloweeny stuff, that is, her channel is the channel. It's a lot of Halloweeny stitching. It's great. And 3rd is Knitting Nurse Jasmine. It's like a perfect balance if you like knitting and cross stitch. And her background is all like her, just that much yarn. Colorful, beautiful, beautiful yarn. And yeah, it's quite amazing how much of both hobbies she gets finished. So those are my recommendations for the week. It's my daughter, my youngest turned 3, having parties, barbecues. There's Pride weekend. The mosquitoes are out like crazy. It stopped raining. It's beautiful. It's sunny. No complaints. Life's good. I hope everyone else is having a fantastic time. I feel like Canada's stopped burning a bit. But yeah, that was wild. I hope everyone is okay with all of the fires that went on. It's a very strange start to the nice weather. But enter to win, and I will see you next Flosstube. Thanks. Bye.